So, to keep, I know I just did two other videos talking about a bunch of different things and all that. And today I happen to be jobless again. And I seriously don't know what to do. I'm so lost. Like, I could easily get another job in a restaurant, like this, like get anything else. I was fired for like the weirdest reason, fishy reasons, where my manager took me outside and he was like, yeah, like we had a few complaints. Table said that you were like not um, attentive to details or whatever. Like it was a shittiest, bullshitest like thing I've ever heard. Back in my other restaurants, like if a table would complain about you, the boss would take you in a corner and be like, yo, like you gotta chill. Like someone said like you weren't doing this and then they complain about you, and then you would be like, okay, like I'll work on myself. Like I'll be better. Like I'll like na. But apparently he got like 3 or 4 complaints, which makes no sense. I only worked there for 2 weeks, like, and I'm very very attentive and I'm very kind to my tables, and I got amazing tips. I got like 20% and all that, and people telling me like great service. So I was so confused when he told me that, and that I think like I said, I've have like hard time with authority. So I'm thinking it's probably more that because the owner like talked to me like I was a piece of shit, and I don't appreciate that because I understand it's a very busy restaurant. You have other place to manage, and I get it. It gets stressful, and blah blah blah. But they also say, oh, we're Greek people. We get very nasty. No no no. Like we're very feisty. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, but you cannot just put that on the fact that you're Greek. We're all equal as human beings. Even if you own 54 restaurants, I don't think you have the right to talk to me like that. I think that you should treat me with respect, like any other human being should treat each other with respect. The fucking Queen of England has to treat me with respect. Like, I feel like as human beings, like I said, we're all equal. No one's better than anyone else. Some people got luckier. Some people was born in a luckier environment. Some people work harder, maybe. Some people like decide to make better moves than others. But it doesn't make you a better human being than I. It doesn't give you the right to treat me like I was a bag of poop. So, whenever I am treated like that, I am unable to be just like, yes, sir, I will do it. I'm more like, yes, like looking at you right in the eyes and like make you feel like you cannot talk to me like this. So I feel like they were kind of trying to find reasons to fire me because I was still just 2 weeks in, so they didn't really need a reason. Like they can fire me whenever they want, like before the 3 months before the 3 months happens, that you can kind of like fire people whenever you want. So they fired me, and I cried in my car. I did cried a lot because in my head I was like, holy fucking shit, I'm a failure. Like I've quit jobs, now I just got fired. Like what am I doing in my life? I'm 31 years old. I keep saying that to myself. I'm 31 years old and I'm still like unstable, like in that sense. I haven't found like the job, and I've been like that my most of my life. Very messy, very like left and right. Don't know where to put myself. I know I am a person of many many talents. I think I'm a very smart person. I like to discover a bunch of things. I like to study a bunch of things. I travel my whole life, but I was never able to have my foot on the ground, like doing this job for. I worked at Rubens for 6 years, which was the biggest time I spent in one job, and I really loved it there. Like people were savages, but I had a very good time. I had very awful times too. Like I had times where I ran in the bathroom, cried a good shot, went back downstairs, kept on going with my life. But I feel like that's how it should be. In a waiting environment. Like there's times where things goes to shit, and then your boss tells you you get better, you work on this, and then you go on. So that's why I was really confused with what happened at Avenue, because it seemed like I was just unattentive, and it gets really really busy, and we're not many servers on the floor. So I mean, when things are happening. Like, of course, you maybe like a bit of attention to some of the tables, but I've never seen a sole customer getting up and be like, yo, this girl, no, 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 she's fucked up. None of it, none of it. So, like I said, I think I got played. But, so yeah, it comes to say again, I was saying earlier that I feel really lost at this moment. I don't know what to do. Like I said, I could get a job tomorrow morning anywhere I want, but I don't feel like doing it because it's the anxiety is and the struggle is real. Like getting back into a new team again, getting back into a new restaurant. Like, is it gonna be worse? Is it gonna be better? As much as I think I'm really good at it, like I hold my plates really well. I talk to the customers. I'm very very friendly with customers. You know, I always have great experience. I always have a lot of things to talk about, but after going through like a few places like that, you just get kind of like in a limbo where you're like, I don't know, like I just don't know what to do. Like I'm at home right now, and like my dream is to work with animals. It's to work with nature, you know, plants, animals. Like I'm very into plants, as you can see everywhere. I'm very into animals, like my all my cats, and I'm a vegan. Like I'm very 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 like sensitive to animals. So, but I feel like those jobs are so like rare. Like they pay you 12 bucks an hour. You know, there's a like a certain limit today that to like work like a job you really like and get $12 an hour. You know, like I love what I do, but you still need to like be able to pay your bills and all that. And like I have my business, my astrology business that I'm trying to launch. Everyone that wants to get a cheap birth chart, holla at me. You know. Cheap birth chart, but very accurate though, I would say. But it's not sustainable enough for me to like only focus on that. I just feel like a lot of people told me that, but I just feel like life is kind of like trying to guide me through and be like, no, don't go there, no, don't go there, oh, there's shit, no, like, so not that I'm waiting for a sign, but like I think I really need to meditate a lot for the next few days, because I don't know what to do. I was thinking like maybe I should go to a coffee shop and like, you know, make coffees and pastries and all that. I think it's really cool. Like I want to make pastries. I want to like wear cool jeans and cool t-shirts and like talk to people and like, you know, be like, oh, you want a latte glace, blah 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 blah, and like make it, and then there you go, you know, get some tips anyways. And but I also really really want to work hard on my business, like astrology, birth chart reading, like tarot reading. And I even thought of like becoming a sponsor for people that wants to get into sobriety, because holy shit am I good at this. Like I've been sober for 3 years. I've done it a year before, relapses, obviously like a real rock star, but then went back into it. It's now been 3 years, and like best decision of my life. And even my boyfriend is sober, and we both like rock through life by with our sobriety. Some people have a hard time believing that, which I find is so weird. Not so weird. I don't want to judge people, but like people are like, how do you have fun? I'm like, I don't know, bitch. Like breathing some freaking fresh air and like drinking the source of life that's called water. You know, like and if I want to get a little crazy, like I drink more coffee or like get a nice energy drink and like party on. You know. But going to bed at night knowing that you're not gonna get a gnarly headache the next day or get like that balance, like it's such a cool thing. It's such an amazing like feeling. It's I get high on that shit, you know, like I get high on the fact that I'm like freaking like there in my head, you know, like I remember what I do. I get to parties and then people are just like, oh, blah blah blah, like, and I'm just like sober and they're like laughing my ass off because people are. But again, I don't judge people that drinks or smoke. Like most of my friends do, and it's so fine. And then if I wish I was able to control it like them, you know, I wish I was able to live a normal life where I like had a couple of drinks here and there, but it's not me. It's like for me, it's all or nothing, you know, like it's either like I freaking chug 3 bottles of wine or like I meditate and don't drink. Like it has to be like that. My boyfriend is that weird creature that's, you know, never got addicted to nothing, and he's just like, oh, you're sober, then I'll be sober with you, you know, like he's just an amazing person. And like We really love the way we live today, like that. So yeah, like I know I'm going left and right again, but like I was thinking of like probably sponsoring people, help people go through sobriety. Like, people like often like feels very insecure about making that move because like today everything is controlled by alcohol, drugs, and all that. Like, you go out to a restaurant, you order yourself a nice glass of wine, you have a girls' night. Well, wine it is, and you go to a bar, you have a margarita in the summertime, you have a beer on the beach, you have this. Like, even marijuana today is legal, so people are smoking weed like fucking fiends because like it's legal. So like, they smoke it every single day, like any time of the day, blah blah blah. Now it's the vapoteurs too. They vapotate. I don't know how you call it. Vape weed. They vape weed anywhere. Like, I had a freaking server at Lebanon that was vaping in the bathroom. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, oh, it smells like banana anyways. Yeah, we live in a crazy world, and I feel like a lost child in this crazy world. I don't feel like I'm 30 years old. I feel like I'm still 17, being like, someone help me. Trying to like get tarot readings. I do myself tarot readings every day. I'm like, I need a message, I need a sign, I need someone to tell me what to do. Like, because I feel like every move I'm making today is the wrong one. Even making YouTube videos, I'm like, I make YouTube videos, but I don't even know where it's gonna bring me, what it's gonna do. Like, I don't even feel like promoting those videos. Like, whoever falls into it, like watches it, and then like so be it. So yeah, this morning I felt like I should make videos because I had a lot on my heart. Um, like, I felt like a failure, but my boyfriend keeps telling me, "You're not a failure, babe. The world is a failure." I'm like, he's so kind. I'm like, yeah, babe, I need to take some responsibility. I cannot just put that on the world. I'm not trash. The world is trash. Anyways, so yeah, and I ended up making like 3 videos. Two of 20 minutes. One of like, I don't know how long this one's gonna last, but it's been going great. I was like, maybe I should write some stuff on the paper, like, because I'm always so messy. Like, my other videos, I was just like, restarting every 5 seconds because the flow of words were like not properly, but I just feel like I was not talking from my heart, like, I love talking, I love saying things, I love words, I love writing down things. So maybe my videos are gonna like touch some people or make some people laugh, hopefully, because I think I'm a weird funny person that I'm like kind of like I can't say those words anymore. I have illness in my brain that makes me funny. Anyways, it's so crazy how we cannot say too many things on videos today. Like, oh god, like people can get mad and stuff. And it's probably the reason why I'm unable to find a job is that I have no filter. I say what I think. I confront people. I've got fired from a breakfast place just after Rubens. I worked at another place called Janin Cafe, but there they were really like, make people think they're in Disneyland, and that's not who I am. Stayed 6 years at Rubens, and we were like Hitler, I don't even think I can say that. Anyways, and like people were yelling at us, like throwing things at our head, and then I get into Janine Cafe where I have to wear a dress and like be all makeup and be like the nicest to people. I was not able to do that shit. I got fired from there after 2 months. So I feel like maybe the same thing happened to me at Levenue. I was too much of a savage bitch. And they were like, yo, we need to like get rid of her before like she ruins us. Although they have very bad reviews on Google saying like the place is shit and it's probably gonna close in 1 year. We'll see how it goes. If they end up seeing that video, they're gonna like hunt me to my house and probably break my windows or something. Hopefully they do. My boyfriend's been doing martial arts his whole life, so like, watch your ass, bitch. Okay, so I'm probably gonna be done doing this video because like I'm kind of like saying whatever right now and like literally like saying the most random like infos. I will be making more videos hopefully because I really enjoy doing them, even though I feel like this is never gonna go anywhere. But they're really fun, and they allowed me to express myself, and I kind of got things out of my heart right now, so it's pretty good. Like I feel really good about this. Um, so yeah, thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for acknowledging the things I had to say today. And like, this was not a video for me to be like, I suck. It was more like, this is who I am, to the deepest that it gets, you know, like. And I'll be making more videos about astrology, because initially this was all about astrology and tarot. um, Tarot videos won't be a thing that much, because I feel like tarot is more private, you know, like you have to vibe it and all that. Maybe I will be talking about some readings that I do for myself, but it's mostly going to be about astrology. And you saw it in my introduction video, or like the other video that I made after that about astrology, you know, like I don't follow the tropical astrology, so whenever I speak about astrology, it's all about the Vedic, 13 sign Vedic sidereal, the one that comes from India. And most people are not the same sign that they think they are when they discover about Vedic astrology. They're usually the sign before. So I will be making more videos about astrology very soon, when I have like the power to feel for it. And in the meantime, if you ever watch my video and you're like, yo girl, I want to have a birth chart reading by you, I do it through video calls, or if you live around me, you can come to my house, and we have an awesome time. I'm really, really good at birth chart reading. Like, I've been doing it forever, and I think it's really the thing that I love to do the most in my life. Like, I take my time. We can talk for hours. You know, like, it's, my prices are fixed. You know, it never goes above and beyond. Like, I usually charge like $60-$70 for it, and sometimes we talk for 2 hours and a half. I had people staying in my house for 3 hours. I was like, blah, 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 you know, like nonstop. Anyways, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I'm Paxi Astro, and have a good day.